Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dark Gaming Channel. I'm AJ Gels, guys. We are back with the Order 1886. Real quick here, I'm gonna read you a synopsis of the setting. From this is from Wikipedia, so I am quoting here. This is just kind of give an idea of the setting. See here, the Order 1886 is set in an alternate history 1886 London, where an old order of knights keep the world safe from half-breed monsters who are a combination of animal and man. The game's history, around the 7th or 8th century, a small number of humans took on bestial traits. The majority of humans feared these half-breeds, and war broke out. Despite the humans outnumbering the half-breeds, their animal strength gave them the upper hand in centuries of conflict. Humanity finds new hope in King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. King Arthur and his like-minded knights take the fight to the half-breeds, but Arthur soon realizes it's a losing battle. Through a mysterious turn of fate, the knights discover black water, a mystical liquid that significantly extends their lifetimes. Sorry, I'm reading this from my computer screen, which is it's a little bit far away. Sorry. Their lifetimes and gives them remarkable healing abilities. Despite the new advantage, the half-breeds continue to win battle after battle until the Industrial Revolution turns the tides. Engineers are far ahead of their time, inventing technologies such as thermal imaging, zeppelins, and wireless communications. New weapons belch electricity, ignite clouds of thermite top of enemies, and fulfill dual functions as fragmentation grenades and proximity mines. Additionally, the events involving Jack the Ripper take place 2 years earlier and appear to occur on a night-by-night basis, as opposed to actual 1888 Ripper murders that occurred over the course of several months. If you look down in the last video, there was a paper or something that I picked up that we looked at that involved Jack the Ripper.
To all knights in the vicinity of Mayfair, the Metropolitan Police has finished cordoning off the affected areas. Sentinels are continuing their overhead sweep. We will alert you to any sightings of the escaped patients.
Acknowledge.
A few things here before I also continue. One. Sorry, something. I have like a seed or something stuck between my teeth. It was really bugging me. I am too easily distracted, guys. Let's see here. What was I about to say? Last video I said that.
Are you making any headway?
I'm in the generator room.
Lafayette and I have decided to split our search.
Oui, mademoiselle. But I have not met any resistance yet.
Our main character here, Galahad, he does take his name from, that synopsis said, with King Arthur. He does take his name from Sir Galahad of, the Knights of the Round Table. And I know the woman he was with in the first one, Lady Igraine, that was King Arthur's mother. I always forget what it's called. I want to say it's Arthurian. Arthurian. I can never pronounce it correctly. Something English. Or I mean English.
Yeah. Remember, youth always prevails.
So yeah, because I don't think he's not the original Sir Galahad. He's like Sir Galahad, like the second or third. Like it's more of like a title rather than a like a birth name.
Everyone, one of our escapees is a half-breed.
That's right, everybody. Werewolves.
Make that more than one.
Mademoiselle, are you near his location?
My route is blocked. It may take me some time to reach him.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. It's also really dark. Ah. There's some other stuff that I wanted to mention. Also, last video,
On my side!
we ran into that Frenchman. That was Marquis. I always forget exactly how to pronounce it. Kind of like in the French, but it's like Marquis de Lafayette, something like that. I don't know. My family hails from Germany. I'm sorry, I'm not great with French names. Historically, he was, I believe, he fought in the Revolution, in the American Revolution. I'm trying to remember what his rank was. I want to say he was Washington's lieutenant. He was, I also believe, the one who recovered General Cornwallis' sword upon his surrender, if memory serves.
Monsieur!
What happened?
I slew most of them. The last one got away. Igraine, I need your arc gun. I'll head up to street level and keep after him. You two go that way and head him off.
Understood.
Like I said, you know, if memory serves, Lafayette was the one who Washington sent to Cornwallis to recover. To recover the sword of the surrendering general. Yes, I'm a nerd. We should know this. There's some other stuff. Oh yeah, I don't think he's at the same level of knight as Galahad or Igraine. I think he's like in training. I think he picks up a title partway through this. There was one other thing.
Out of the way!
Everyone all right?
Yes.
Percival, we've neutralized the threat on our side.
Good. I managed to capture one of the half-breeds. Rendezvous back at Regis.
Acknowledge. Let's go.
Right, now I remember. I was checking out some scores of this game. I mean, it gets 65% Metacritic.
Westminster to the catacombs. We'll deal with him later.
6.5 on IGN.
I thought the Order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights might be mixed up in this affray.
We had reason to suspect a rebel incursion, Commissioner.
An elementary conjecture. In that event, perhaps this might be of interest.
Whitechapel.
Purely circumstantial, of course.
I call it evidence.
Well, circumstantial evidence can be a tricky animal, my dear Sir Percival. You may think it is pointing at one thing, but shift your point of view slightly, and you may find it pointing in an equally uncompromising manner at something entirely different.
Please, indulge me with your musings, Commissioner.
Well, first the rebellion, and then this Jack, and the Ripper murders. And then this. Strange, don't you think, that Whitechapel has become the epicenter of our recent conundrums? We must examine every clue now, you see?
We meet in council 2 days hence. If you would do us the honor of presenting your findings.
You can expect me at Westminster.
Over here, sir.
Do excuse me.
Where have you been?
Bloody London traffic.
Mon Général, what of the other half-breeds that escaped through Hyde Park? We must pursue them.
No.
Mais notre devoir est de les poursuivre, monsieur.
Marquis, nous ne chassons pas des Anglais sur le nouveau continent. Votre témérité sera requis à un moment opportun.
Oui, mon Général. I will be governed by your
Percival.
advice.
I'm sure you will appreciate that for the time being, this must remain a police matter.
Of course.
Something's amiss. The underworld in Whitechapel is known to give safe harbor to the rebellion.
It's precisely what troubles me.
Why would so many half-breeds be found in Bedlam?
Some things we need to find out for ourselves.
You heard Commissioner Doyle. It's a police investigation now.
Knights do not relinquish their authority to bureaucrats.
Percival is right. This matter should be brought before the council.
What was I saying? Right, IGN, I think gave it a 6.5, although I was reading some comments on some of those reviews, and some were saying it's better than a 6.5, and I agree. I think it's an 8.
Remain steadfast in its sacred mission to preserve the balance between man and half-breed. Such was the quest of our founder, King Arthur. May his name be forever resplendent.
Is it true? Did the Lord Chancellor fight by Arthur's side?
That is the legend.
Today, that balance is threatened with grave upset by a new contagion, the rebellion. As long as its campaign of anarchy and terror is allowed to continue, the plague of Lycan infestation that has infected our city will only grow more intolerable.
Well, the Lord Chancellor will thus agree to the urgency of a mission into Whitechapel.
Whitechapel is a matter for the civil authorities.
When the noble Arthur sought to contest for truage with the Roman Emperor Lucius, he did not trouble himself with issues of jurisdiction.
Do not presume to quote history to me, Sir Percival. I've seen more of history than you shall ever know. I remind the knights here assembled that the threat to this order comes not only from without, but within. We must stand vigilant together, lest our ranks be poisoned by those who seek the destruction of all we hold sacred. No one is immune from the rebels' influence.
Surely the Lord Chancellor does not mean to question Sir Percival's loyalty.
This order has long appreciated Sir Percival's counsel, but the current disruption calls for caution and concerted effort, not rash action.
Sir Percival has cause, Lord Chancellor. The situation in Whitechapel may need to be addressed.
Does Lord Darwin speak with the blessing of the peers? Lord Hastings, Lord Dunglass.
He does, Lord Chancellor. Perhaps the question should be put to the Council.
Very well. What says the Order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights in the matter of Whitechapel? Aye or nay?
Nay!
The nays have it. This council is dismissed.
They didn't even count. How then? Whatever. Is it just who screams loudest?
Prudent, Grayson. We wither away from this inaction.
Leave it, Sebastian.
Caution be damned.
Sir Percival is most agitated.
You should learn it is best not to cross him when his mind is set on something.
What do you make of this?
I can't go that way.
His intent of pursuing his investigation.
You cannot deny that there is some truth to what Percival has said.
Need I remind you of your place, Lady Egwene? Who are you to question the Council's wisdom?
Yes, Lord Chancellor.
Do you believe the evidence enough?
Well, I will say, I think this. I will agree. Again, reading the IGN review, some of the finer points, I will agree. I think
Galahad will deal.
Problem with this game is its pace. It is fairly slow at times.
As you wish.
How many of us will make the journey to America?
Lord Barrett, Lord Darwin, and myself.
I've heard many great things about the Agamemnon, Lord Hastings.
She is the finest the United India Company has ever built. I can promise you a pleasant and speedy journey across the Atlantic.
Can we expect your presence at the launch, Sir Lucan?
Would be my honor to see you off on your maiden voyage, my lords.
Sir Lucan, if I may.
If you would permit me, my lords.
Of course, Sir Percival.
Alistair, you know as well as I do that Whitechapel is the key to these disturbances, to everything.
My opinion is immaterial. The Council has spoken.
Few dared countermand your father's express wishes.
Need I remind you that we all serve at the Lord Chancellor's pleasure?
You are the Knight Commander! Make him see reason.
You think an incursion into a rebel stronghold is reasonable?
I consider it an acceptable risk.
One for which you'd be willing to accept full responsibility should unforeseen circumstances arise.
Let what befalls be upon my head, no one else's.
Whitechapel remains off limits. That is officially.
You have my thanks, Sir Lucan.
Of your thanks I have no need. Bring me results.
As the Knight Commander wishes.
Well, we're going in.
Most excellent.
When do we move?
You're not talking about Whitechapel. But my
Your brother sought fit to permit us a reconnaissance. Secure the necessary materials. Isabeau, a word.
Tell me, monsieur, about the Lord Chancellor.
What is it, Marquis?
Sir Lucan and Lady Igraine were adopted by him, yes?
Yes, they were.
Why would he bring them into such struggle?
Perhaps he wanted to regain a semblance of the humanity he lost. When time came to join the Order, the choice was theirs to make.
Regardless, I would not wish this life on my children.
Marquis, we need to hurry.
Oui, mon général. Avec plaisir. Monsieur.
Friend Mallory has always been something of a rogue operative.
I've never known a better man.
Still, I shall rely on you to be call it a sobering influence.
Sebastian and I have long been partners. I trust him with my life.
A little restraint would not be ill-advised. Do look after my sister, won't you?
No man in the realm can keep Isabeau from danger when she's of a mind.
Oh, you say true. What's a brother to do, eh? Good luck and Godspeed.
I like Galahad's mustache.
Always at your service, Sir Galahad. This way, please.
I want one.
Just the man.
I just can't grow a really good mustache.
What new developments do you have to show me?
Quite a few intriguing things, if I may say so. Any further news of the trouble in Grosvenor Square?
Police are investigating. And investigating.
Lycans, on the United India Company's front doorstep. What do you make of it?
Mayfair isn't what it used to be.
Permit me to oversee a few of my new experiments. In the meanwhile, take a look around. Play with whatever strikes your fancy. But do be careful.
Ooh.
Nicola, how fares your friend Edison these days?
Thomas and I are not on speaking terms. The man is an idiot.
Quite an antique. Hard to believe we ever use these communicators. All gibberish to me. Nicola. You sly duck.
I want to play with something. By that I mean I want something to explode.
Sir Galahad. Please, this way. Here is something you may find interesting. This device allows you to convert between Edison's inefficient direct current and my superior alternating current. Quite handy for overloading and incapacitating certain electrical systems. It's comprised of an inverter, transformer, and rectifier outfitted with some brass clips to enhance the design. Oh, and a fine leather carrying case. Inside each tube is a small quantity of mercury. When the mercury is properly aligned, the device becomes operational. Please, try it.
You never cease to amaze, Nicola.
I'd appreciate your expert opinion on my latest whimsy. Here.
Essex 84 Marksman Carbine. Impressive.
You've always had a good eye for craftsmanship. I've outfitted this one with a telescopic sight. It's ideal for long-range shooting. I would be honored if you would test its efficacy.
With pleasure. Recoil is sharp, but manageable. Some muffling might be in order as well.
I'll attend to it immediately. So, are there any other of my children that you would like to meet?
The offer's tempting, but I must return to the others.
Of course. Oh, the monocular that General Lafayette requested is over there on the table.
I'll see that he gets it.
We scour the district in pairs. Isabeau, you and Lafayette take the high street from the south end. Galahad and I will move in from the north.
Why not give the Frenchman to Galahad?
Mademoiselle doubts my intentions. I promise to remain at all times the picture of chivalry.
I'd prefer to have someone more experienced looking out for me.
I thought you needed no looking after.
Very well. You team with Galahad.
Mademoiselle will perhaps one day allow me to demonstrate my skill.
One day?
Remember, we are entering rebel territory. The insurgents will take umbrage at our incursion into Whitechapel.
Given our little discovery in Mayfair, the London hospital should be our target.
Strange to think Lycans would find sanctuary here, is it not, monsieur?
You really believe the rebels are collaborating with the half-breeds?
The Lord Chancellor is convinced of it. I have my doubts.
Do you trust anyone, mon général?
Never accept. Always question. It's a motto that's seen me through the centuries. Stay vigilant, all of you. We can expect hot work here.
Ah, quelle joie!
A nest of cut-purses, collaborators, and whoremongers. I knew it very differently once. A lone chapel stood just there, offering sanctuary to travelers.
That was before even my time. The city walls had yet to come up. Nothing is as it used to be, Sebastian. We rendezvous at the hospital. Stay on your guard. Understood.
This way, monsieur.
The ashes are still warm.
Hello there, boys.
Never.
Oi!
Come on, knock a stop it out of it! Ooh! You want more?
He's bleeding like a stuck pig, that one.
Doesn't look good.
Strange place.
People must rise up! Rise up and fight! To reclaim their rights! They tell you things have never been better. They tell you England is making progress. What's all this progress brought you? Hideous slums, some no more than crannies of obscure misery. Long hours in factories, only to be paid a pittance and told by your masters to be grateful for a few bob a week. Children work to the bone in the Blackhallow coal mines, while the captains of industry feast from silver bowls. Is this the England we want? No! What must we do?
Answer me. Who was John?
I don't know. I swear.
You don't know.
I only got a glimpse.
She's dead because of you!
Bravo, monsieur.
Didn't care to dirty your aristocratic hands. It's all right. There's no need to be afraid.
How could I have known he was the Ripper? He was just another bloke.
He killed another one last night.
I didn't know.
Leave her be, monsieur.
I didn't know.
Don't worry. You're safe now. We should head through this door.
Cool. Yeah, I've heard that a sequel to this game is... I'm not going to going to say in development, but I read somewhere the developers want to do a sequel to this game.
Oi! There's no weapons allowed in the establishment. You want to stay, you leave it here.
Bien sûr, monsieur. As a matter of fact, we were just looking for the code closet.
Give it here. And have fun, governor.
At ease, monsieur. A quick reconnaissance of the premises seems imperative.
Take their guns, but won't take their blades.
Come on now.
Anyone else think that's a little weird?
I'm in no hurry. Take all the time you need, love.
Join me upstairs, love.
Another time.
It's your first time, isn't
I
it?
can show you things you've never seen before.
I don't doubt it.
I saw him.
Ladies, please. Lafayette is happy to share his fate.
Oh, aren't you a cheeky one?
Can anyone read that chicken scratch?
Aren't you?
Is it that obvious?
I really hate that I had to learn cursive back in elementary school. Never used it. That's okay. Why is there? Never mind. I know why there's a bath up there.
The Ravens of London. They're getting organized.
Yeah. I don't know why I was taught cursive. Don't use it anymore. Pretty much the only thing I use it for is to sign my name. That's about it.
Marquis, this is no time for sport. We have to find a way out of here quickly.
I have just the thing, monsieur. If one of you ladies would reach into my pocket.
Give it here, love.
Is it sufficient, monsieur?
More than sufficient, I'd say.
Upstairs, then, if you please.
She was talking about his junk.
Are you about ready, love? You won't forget this, I tell you. This way, love.
Get in here.
Oi! Here! What are you up to?
You're in the wrong room!
Where's the little frog gone?
He's in there!
With his friend!
Oi! Get out of there!
Oh! Hello? Oh!
Oi! Oi!
Toutes mes excuses, madame.
I'll say this: if you noticed a weird cut there was nudity. I don't think they attack games that hard with that kind of stuff, just because games fall under art. So I don't know. I mean, I've heard YouTubers say that that they've gotten stuff striked or taken down or whatever.
Get your weapons, let's go.
Or yeah, you know what I mean. So I might have to pull that out and re-edit it and whatnot. So yeah, if there's a weird cut there, I'm sorry.
Looks like we've stirred the nest. Keep a lookout, Marquis. We need to find a way through here.
I don't feel like listening to stuff.
Aye, 2 shorts for Bobby, 1 long for Knights.
Damn Knights. You sure it's not the other way around? You know.
Clear.
Perhaps the rooftops are not our best path, monsieur.
You may be right. We need to find another way to the hospital.
It's weird fire that revolver shoots off too. You know what? I'll take that. I'll keep the duelist revolver.
I found a way out.
Yeah, I'll take single shots. I'll take a long, semi-automatic rifle over an automatic right now.
Trop facile, hein? I sense that we are not welcome here.
Keep your eyes open. We don't want to create any further commotion.
Look, monsieur. God did not save this queen.
Move!
Isn't that, not Tesla, isn't that Tesla's fancy,
Rebel down! Targets down!
Lafayette, take the street!
Go.
We have to keep moving. I imagine more rebels are on their way. They blocked the way. Through the building.
Through which building?
Shotgunner coming out of the building! More rebels! In the courtyard!
Did some damage. neutralized.
Monsieur, I will fight them on the ground.
Understood, Marquis. Enemy down! I need to reload!
Keep them busy.
Pop up, pop up. Come on. This game, seriously though, this game is a much stronger shooter than it ever got credit for.
Grenade! Throwing smoke grenade! Bloody grenade! Rebels down!
Oh crap, I can't climb.
I will cover you.
Keep their hands down while he's getting back up.
Damn it. You can only revive yourself once with the black water, because you only have, you know, like one of those little pendant dudes.
They're still coming for us. Monsieur, Johnson is coming out of the building. More rebels in the courtyard.
Don't want smoke grenades. Smoke grenades suck.
Monsieur, I will fight them on the ground.
Understood, Marquis.
Shotgun.
I'll give you cover.
Rebels neutralized. That did some damage. Shit.
Monsieur, shotgunner. This is most exciting. Shotgunner neutralized.
I got you covered. Keep their hands down.
Something else I kind of like it doesn't kind of keeps your head down with you in cover, so you can't kind of use the camera to kind of
Targets down.
scope out where you want to shoot next and kind of pull off quick shots. Again, game also has a dedicated cover button, which if you've watched me play enough games, you know that is a must-have for me in third-person shooters.
Monsieur, grenadier.
Enemy down.
It just doesn't really kind of look like it pops to cover, but that's just because I mean it's so damn smooth.
I need to reload. rebels down!
I believe the rebels are out of reinforcements, monsieur. We're almost through.
Bloody grenades! We need to keep moving and get off the streets.
A little help with the wagon, monsieur?
Find a shotgun I want to use. For some reason, I really want to use a shotgun. My duelist pistol is loaded up. All right.
A little help with the wagon, monsieur?
I'm gonna get like an actual frag grenade though, as opposed to this crappy smokes. Okay. Oh.
Percival. Percival, do you read me?
Save your breath, monsieur. The buildings are blocking the signal.
The curse of progress. Hand me your monocular. I can see our target. The hospital is 2 miles west.
Do you see our comrades?
Not yet. There. It must be them.
Shall we join the soirée?
Let's invite a few friends, shall we? Air Command, this is Galahad. I need response from anyone in the vicinity of Whitechapel. Air Command, this is Galahad.
Think, monsieur.
You copy?
We are without sanction here. The Lord Chancellor will be most displeased. Lafayette does not fancy a court-martial.
We'll worry about that later.
Sir Galahad, this is Sentinel-5. We are 3 leagues northeast of Whitechapel. Please state directives.
Sentinel-5, this is Galahad. We require air support on standby.
Acknowledged, Sir Galahad. We are signaling blue-red at a 1-second interval. We request your visual confirmation for heading change. Sir Galahad, this is Sentinel-5. We have visual confirmation of your position. Heading change to 224 degrees. Assuming holding pattern above Whitechapel in 8 minutes.
Acknowledge Sentinel-5. Await further orders at location.
Let's go.
So I like how the gun changes in the cutscene along with me. That he had the shotgun and the duelist pistol.
The Parisian slums are more fragrant, I suppose.
Merde smells like merde, monsieur. Anywhere. After you.
Lafayette!
Not to worry, monsieur. I'm all right.
That's adorable. Hated that game. I understand people love it, blah, 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 blah. Not for me.
Would not our time be better spent hunting half-breeds?
Patience, Marquis.
This word again. Patience. Always patience.
Reloading. Leave that, Jimmy. Get going. Come on, I'll cover our bases.
Yes, sir.
Come on, let's go! Move! Come on, move!
I need to reload.
Oh. Crap.
Enemy down!
My friend, the constable needs our help.
Constable! Keep your head down!
Yes, sir! They've got me pinned from below!
Stop for a pint, did you?
We encountered some resistance.
The rebels are better armed than we expected. There's markings. Look familiar.
It's one of ours. Where'd you find this?
Follow me.
Mon Dieu. There is enough firepower here for a small army.
Some of this ordnance was manufactured for the Order. Igraine even found an arc gun in here.
I was unaware that we had lost some of our inventory.
We haven't. Here, give me a hand with this one. See what's in there.
What did you find?
Essex M86. Thermite rifle.
They saw their first field action a few weeks ago.
This one hasn't been assigned yet. How did the rebels get their hands on these?
I'm making it my business to find out.
Begging your pardon, sir. You need it upstairs.
That's our cue.
I believe Mademoiselle requires our attention.
Igraine, we're in position!
About time!
Move out!
What took you all so long? Rebel down!
Knights, engage at will!
Understood.
Rebels, on the first floor!
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
On the roof!
I see them.
We need backup!
Inspector, stay under cover! I'm reloading. Go! Anything to disturb.
Inspector, no!
I love this gun.
Cover me! The grain! Lay down suppressive fire!
All clear! Bring him inside!
A little thermite rifle.
Gently, monsieur.
I have him. Ready. Let's move him.
We're sitting ducks out here.
Here comes another!
Monsieur, only a few more feet to go.
We're clear. Move in.
Right, go!
Help me with the bookcase.
That went well.
Galahad, find us a way out of here. Working on it. How bad is it?
A punctured lung, I think. Another bullet through the stomach.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Alright everyone, you know what, we're going to call it quits here. Just want to say thank you so much for watching. As always, you can find me over on Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com, all down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment, if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more of The Order 1886, as well as all the other stuff I do here on this channel next time. But until then, I'm AJ Gels, this is the Gaming Channel, I'm out.